Hello everybody, here I am. I have a C310 preamp and this SP Pack 90 capacitor pack without the front panel. I still have to install the front panel, but this is a first time testing when it's built, and this one is a power supply for the preamp. When I posted this capacitor pack a few days ago on Facebook, a few people has curious how long this capacitor pack will keep the preamp running, and I'm going to use this video to show you how long it takes. My test was about 4.5 minutes, and before it dropped below the usable voltage. And I have music running right now, and I'm going to prove this preamp is running. I'm going to select a different input. No music. Music back on. No music. Music back on. Okay, so it is running through the preamp, and the preamp is coming out from here to this partial preamp integrated amp that has volume control. So when it's got below the usable plus or minus 2.5 volt, I will turn down the volume control to protect the rest of the amp. So if any kind of DC offset will not pass through. And I have a voltmeter here showing the full voltage, which is plus or minus 11.3 approximately. And I'm going to use this cell phone to show you a stopwatch. What I'm going to do is, since I have one hand holding the camera and the other hand I got to unplug this plug and then turn on that, so it might be about half a second delay of the stopwatch. So music is playing now, and when I unplug this, I will talk a little quieter, but you can still hear the music. And let's go for this. Unplug and turn this on. Okay, I might have 1.5 second delay, so you add another 1.5 second on the time, and music is still playing. And music is still playing, and I can actually go back there and adjust the volume. Track stop. The preamp still running. Track just stopped. So there you go. Turn it down a little bit, and it's still playing. I'm going back to the stopwatch and see what we're getting now. It's only 54 seconds, and still have 3.5 minutes to go as the minimum. Voltage is 18 point, well, plus or minus 9 volt. So I have been asked how long would that take to charge. It charged up to usable plus and minus 2.5 volt in about 15 seconds from fully discharged, and then another 45 seconds, so total of a minute to get to the full plus and minus 11.3. So it's not so bad. You don't have to wait. 15 seconds is not much. So, and this preamp is designed to be plugged in at all time, and the current power draw from this is less than 2 watts. Really? This one doesn't have a remote control. If it has a remote control, it'll draw a little bit more, especially when you use it. But this one doesn't have remote control. It's like 2 watts of power. So it's very, very minimum. And it's still running at 2 minutes now. At 13.5. So I will talk a little bit just in case YouTube give me a copyright strike. You know how it goes. But I will give you some music to listen to and make sure that you can hear the music. I still haven't figured out exactly how long they were allowed to play music without calling a copyright strike. Not that I care about the little bit of money they pay me. I couldn't even get enough to buy half a dozen Costco hot dog most of the time, and I don't get a lot of views. So, and I don't talk popular topic. This is obviously not a popular topic. You just have to sit and watch this video and just to see the proof of how long this capacitor pack will keep this preamp running. Now, no power, no AC power. Okay, just no AC power, and the voltage is still dropping. And when it dropped to 5 volt, which is plus and minus 2.5, then I will turn down this one control to ensure there's no clipping. And you know, if a little bit of clip is not a big deal, because the line level clipping is similar to a guitar amp that actually clip at the head amp, not the power amp, so it's not overdriven the power. But I just don't want any DC offset that goes through there, even though there's a capacitor couple. It's best not to have, you know, because it's not a woody spike DC offset that won't pass through. It's a slow floating DC offset. It can actually pass through a bit before it's being safe. So music is still playing. You can probably hear the music in the background when I talk. So it's past 4 minutes now. It's almost 5 volt. You can see both at the same time. I'm going to put those together. Yep, you can see both at the same time. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That is the safe bet. Safe bet of the calling it can run that long. And I'm going to turn down 10 dB from the preamp. So the music is 10 dB lower, but it's still running. It's still running, but you just can't put full voltage into the preamp because it will clip the input stage, and so therefore I would call that usable is plus and minus 2.5 volt. Now music still playing. It's past 5 minutes, so I am going to shut down the volume control just in case. So that is the purpose of this video, and until next time, bye.